Welcome back, you beautiful people. I was going through the Steam Workshop earlier and then I saw this, a Rim Effect, and it's made by the same people that make Vanilla Expanded. You get one new start, which is the Alliance Colony. Your colony is struggling with various threats, both external and internal, halting your expansion and making you vulnerable to attacks. It is time to bring this colony into the Golden Age. Your faction will be an Alliance Colony, starting with 5 people chosen from 8. Faction Relations Modifier, System Alliance, starting 100. Then you start with steel, wood components, advanced components, prefabricated components, packaged survival meals, Medigel, medicine, Alliance assault rifles, Alliance pistols, Alliance armor, Alliance helmet, and Alliance Omni tool. Yeah, map contains an abandoned Alliance colony. If I am not mistaken, there's also always a threat on the map when you spawn in. 2 new storytellers, so one is Jane Renegade. Jane Renegade is certain that the ends justify the means. She appreciates ruthlessness, strength and conquest. She will send more bad events the more allies you have. That's kinda cool. And then we have John Paragon. Holds integrity, compassion and heroism in the highest regard. He tells you stories of kinship and pursuing numerous dangers together. As one united force, he will send more bad events the more enemies you have. Well, let's go with Jane Renegade, that seems more like it. Did make up a custom start with Prepare Carefully, so we have GNU, Oya and Patrick, all recommended names. If you want one of your colonists to show up in a playthrough, just comment it down in the comments section below. All in armor. And then we also have a bunch of Omni tools which you can give to people. We will be starting with 10 bionic amps and 6 Omni tools. This is just so we can showcase some of the powers. So you have your tech powers and you have your bionic powers like in Mass Effect, which is awesome. And then we're starting with a couple different weapons. So we've got a shotgun, a heavy anti-material rifle, which I believe should be the Black Widow, and then 3 Alliance assault rifles and a pistol. This is the start, which is the colony start. Your colony is in ruins, food stockpiles are nearly empty, most of the medicine is gone, walls are crumbling and defences are faulty. If things carry on like this, the chances of meeting the Alliance colloquial quota are non-existent. It is time to start the necessary preparations. Begin by setting up farming zones and repairing the structures to residential modules. Power sources and defences should be kept in mint condition, and medicine cabinets should also always be stocked up if you want to make it through the harsh world. Cool, fantastic. Still with RimWorld. The only real mods that have changed from the other playthrough are that this isn't combat extended at the moment. It will be soon because the mod's coming out, but then I guess any of you guys that are watching my Rimnia series will realise that I am getting spanked on that one pretty bad, so I am happy having a little bit of vanilla RimWorld. So this is what we're starting with, not a massive amount, a couple power collectors, prefab generator. That sounds cool. What do you do? Prefab generator, a safer, cleaner way of producing energy for your base. This device efficiently converts uranium into electrical power. Prefabricated equipment is vital for getting up a new settlement and running quickly and safely out of the dangerous frontier. Completely butchered what I was saying there, but cool. Manufacturing bench. Make prefabricated components, costs 3 steel. Awesome. Then we have steel prefab auto doors. Then we have a steel prefab bed. And these are all of our bionics. We also have steam guards right there, which is super useful. Is this for us as well? No, I don't think that is. I think that's just a part of another mod. And we just had some explosions go off randomly, which I think means that we got some nasties about somewhere. I can't see anything on the map, so let's see what happens with that. Oh, there's a whole bunch of ship chunks. So, GNU, you are going to get a bunch of tech powers. So we go over here, use the Omni tool. So it is kind of like the Psi powers. So you get it, and then it'll unlock level 1, which is Overload, which is like an EMP. I haven't really played this, I just saw it and I was like, yes, let's get in. So I had a little 10-minute playthrough, and then I was just like, do you know what? Let's go through this together because I want that initial excitement. I want to see what's happening and then try to figure this out. So what do we have here? We have Overload, Pyroblast, Tactical Cloak and Incinerate. Let's go through these. Overload. This power surge overloads electronics, causing shields to burst and mechanical enemies to be stunned. Fantastic. Crypto Blast, or Pyroblast, sorry, fires a blast of super frozen subatomic particles towards the enemy, so I take it that's a slow. Tactical Cloak, I imagine, is invisibility. When activated, it instantly renders the user invisible to all enemies. Users cannot be targeted by any targetable abilities and powers. Awesome. Incinerate. High explosive plasma round fired from the user's Omni tool that inflicts damage over time to all nearby enemies. Yeah, buddy, let's put all of those on auto, and there should be a couple more Omni tools about. Can't find them just yet, so let's get clear, because what we have given her is she is bionically talented, so she gets a +2 to her bionic energy recovery rate, and let's get her super powered up. Oh, this is going to be fun. I want to see what happens. I want to get into like a scrap with some people and then just absolutely start shredding. So level 1 gave her bionic pull, which is cool. Actually, let's just get everything done and then we'll go through it together. So we can only go up to bionic level 4, which is cool. So we have bionic pull, which is sweet. Bionic focus. Regenerates bionic energy after a short meditation period. Casting time 0.2 hours. Bionic energy -25. Okay. Bionic singularity. Gravitational power sucks multiple enemies within a radius into a single area, leaving them helpless and vulnerable to attacks. Range 30, radius 3, casting time 1 second, duration 0.2 hours. Bionic energy 50. And then bionic annihilation field. Spin up a large field of Mass Effect particles, dealing substantial damage to anyone in the area. Range 30, radius 6, power 5, casting time 1 second, duration 0.4. Bionic energy 100. So you bang down the singularity, draw everyone in, and then bionic annihilation on top, or annihilation then singularity, either and or. And she has bionically talented as well, which is Kendra. Alright, let's get all of this done. Let's see what you get, because you don't always get the same powers, which is cool. So it mixes up, so it's a little bit, I wouldn't call it RNG, but you know, more powers are good. Kendra is now up to level 4, and she's got different ones. So she's got bionic throw, bionic barrier. Utilizes Mass Effect fields to generate a barrier that protects the user from most kinetic damage. Sweet. Bionic dominance. Disrupt the synaptic harmonics of a organic brain so it can't differentiate between friend and foe. Cool. Mind control. Bionic flare. Focus and expand most of the bionic energy to unleash a huge flare that throws enemy within its range, causing massive damage. Sweet. Anyone else got any decent powers? Nope. Nope. No. Cool. The trade-off of using bionic powers is you can't carry as much. So that's a little bit of a shame. We will give Oya the Black Widow. Oh, that thing's a beast. Then let's go GNU. You can have the shotgun. Actually, tell you what, let's go assault rifle. Patrick, you can have the assault rifle as well. We'll go clear because you have bionic pull, so things are going to come in close. You can have the shotgun as well. I messed it up. Okay, cool. So GNU's going to have an assault rifle. Clear is going to have the shotgun. And we're also missing a bunch of the kits, so that must be spread around the map. So let's put a stockpile into the middle. Allow everything on the map. And then just hope everything gets brought in. We have a little mini turret. Mass accelerator turret. What do you do? Hit points 100. Damage 15. Shot burst 3. Really good accuracy on close and short. Medium it falls off, and long it's pretty useless. 4-second cooldown. Usable shields. No. Rearm costs 60 plasteel. That costs 1 plasteel a shot. That is going to be expensive to run. I don't think we're going to keep that for too long. We have a steel briefing table. Let's turn that into a gathering spot. That kind of looks cool. And we have a spacer research bench. Sweet. We also need something that's called an Alliance terminal. To get apparently the future tech. What's this? Make prefab components. Oh yeah, we've gone over that. Let's do until X. Okay, we've got 150, so let's see how they go. So we've got the prefab walls, so let's see what they're like. 500 hit points. I think that is just a little bit shy of granite, if I'm not mistaken. Flammability is 40%, which isn't super high, but it can catch fire. Medium terrain requirement, which is cool. They only weigh 1 kilo to move. Cover effectiveness is 75%. So that means, well, 75%, so 4 shots shot at you, only 1 should hit you, theoretically. We got a prefab chair. What do you do? Comfort 0.8, flammability 40%, terrain requirement light, yeah, not bad. These beds, are you anything interesting? Not good for surgery, that's for sure. Immunity gain speed, which is good. Rest efficiency is good. Comfort 0.8. Yeah. Okay, prefab armchair. What you? 0.8. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. Okay, we've got one more Omni tool here, so hopefully the rest will show up soon. Medi-gel is meant to be quite interesting. An advanced fast-acting gel almost instantly seals and cures wounds, preventing bleed out. But I believe it does more than that. Market value at 750. That is insane. That's super expensive. Okay, let's try not to use all of that to start. That might be bad. Okay, using that as a social spot, but matey 8 on the chair down there, so we'll see. Because I am feeling a little bit sneaky, and I just want to see if this works. If we go blueprints, we go create, room 1, okay, and then let's drop that down there, and then one there. And I'm interested to see how the components work with this. Yeah, they just literally just pick it up. Sweet, that is actually really, really helpful. We got steel prefab barricades. So the prefab is their like style of building, which is cool. We got research bench there. What research do we have? So all standard research stuff. And they put in their own blast doors as well. It looks like that is that's pretty sweet. I like that. So you have to go through the ship research, Mass Effect field manipulation, basic prefabrication, Alliance Corporation, Element 0, fusion reactor, prefab geothermal plan, prefab solar, bionic amps, complex. Wow, okay. Heavy Lance weapons, Alliance armory, Alliance Kodiak. Yeah, there is a lot going on here. I mean, for one mod, this is mentally big. I think that's about as much as I can show you around right now. So let's get on with an episode and let's try to fight a few things, I reckon. And literally bang on cue, a group of pirates from the Swords have dropped right on top of you. Have you? You're in for a bad time right here, lads. Okay, everyone is going to be on attack on site. I believe all psychic powers are activated. Well, they are now. And they're dropping up there. If I could press the right button. Let's go. Let's gunline this. I reckon we've probably got a decent shot at this. We don't want to lose too much though. Oh yeah, move back here for me. Actually, let's just take that place here. That's going to be a nicer place to defend. And GNU doesn't have a gun, so we're still missing a rifle somewhere. Kendra has a pistol, which is fine. Okay, that's... Okay, cool, so it gets 180 shots. Which is still fairly expensive. Okay, psychic powers have gone off. Turret's really dead. Let's put everything in rebuild. So I don't have to build a lot of the stuff. Okay, clear. Do you just want to run in and use some psychic powers? So let's go bionic singularity. Bang that out for us. Oh, that is that's cool. And then bionic annihilation field straight on top of that. Oh yeah, I could get used to these powers. Okay, oh yeah, you got the shot, mate. Oh, okay, they're infested ship chunks. Kinda wish we didn't use so many powers now. Thankfully this isn't combat expanded, otherwise, if any of you guys have seen it, I'm not going to spoil it, but a lot less bugs do a lot more damage. Okay, so there was pull right there. So they're pulling that one along. It stuns them, which is kind of why I gave Clea the shotgun. But for some reason, she's not shooting in the face. Use that shotgun. Let's turn bionic pull off. That doesn't seem super obvious right now. That is Bionic Throw, so that should push them. Kendrick hasn't got any powers. Oya hasn't got any powers. Gnu, do you know how much bugs love incineration? A lot. And does he have combat drone? No. Which is another power you can get. Okay, let's pull back. We're fairly quick. Do you have charge? Nope. Let's throw down the singularity there. And we got pulled in. Right. Okay, I think I'm going to need to get the hang of these powers. The shotgun's cool. The shotgun fires like a combat expanded as well. So it's like a bunch of different pellets, which is kind of cool. Everything's coming in. Oh yeah, move back just here for me, buddy. You need, what's your close combat like? Not great. Let's bang out another incinerate. Clears back up. Pick up the shotgun. So he's got the Omni tool, but he's also got a gun in his hand as well. Well, they're frozen, so we should be able to disengage from that fairly quickly. Sweet. Okay, well, nobody died, which makes a bit of a change. Yeah, I don't think it's just combat expanded is extended is really difficult. I think it's just I'm generally bad at this game. But you know, it's part of the fun. More, I would say more bugs have shown up. More bugs haven't shown up. It's just the same bugs, and I kind of figured that we were done. We're not. So you can move there. Gnu, you move back up here. You got the assault rifle. Oh yeah, buddy. That's nicely done. We got a little bunch of like the mega. Which ones are you? Mega scarabs. Not a problem. Fleety, what are you like? Heat tolerant, fast learner, brawler, and nimble. Good with social, good intellectual, and okay with plants. Let's take Clears room. Let's put that for prisoners. Oh yeah, you're going to go and capture. I really like that crypto blast. That is so handy. It just slows everyone down. Only issue is our guys aren't very good at shooting at the moment. How did you miss all of those shots? Right. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there was actually only 5 Omni tools. So Patrick, let's get you Anomaly Blade. Let's see what you can learn. And what did you get? You got Tactical Cloak. That's cool. And let's put down a couple. And let's put down a couple of these sleeping spots. We're going to turn these sleeping spots into medical because, well, we need to heal up basically. You guys want to go in? Oh yes, healing. What's your healing like? Oh, you've got decent healing. Wow, okay, so they used the Medigel and they were just straight back into the fight. Completely healed. I didn't even see them pick the Medigel up to use it, so that was rapid, that was impressive. That's some good stuff. You can see why it's 750 a pop. Because it's literally just one treatment, bam, everything healed. Let's uninstall that prefab there, and let's make a copy of that and put that into this bit. Sweet, sweet, sweet stuff. Build a big dumping stockpile on this side. We're going to take everything, put it onto a haul urgently, and just try to clear out this space because it is pretty minging right now. Set up a little storeroom there, so that should be up and running nice and soon. Still prefab wall, so of course one prefabricated component. Fine, I'm happy with that. And then it costs free steel on top. Yeah, I quite like that prefab stuff. I mean, it is a extra step, so it's not super needed, but it is kind of interesting. It's like adds a nice little quirk to it. And you also get your prefab components from dismantling things. So all we lost there was 1 steel. And we still got the prefab component. Let me just double check that. Oh no, we got it all back. We got all the prefab components and all of the steel. But I guess there's only a small amount, so it's probably nothing too much to be surprised about. We're going to put a stockpile zone into here. We're going to cancel this stockpile zone. And then everything is going to get hauled into here. So then it's all out the way, so it's not going to deteriorate in the rain. And yeah, I think that's fairly interesting, all of this stuff so far. Let's have a little ganders at the armour quick. Okay, so it is standard grade. I got a bit confused there. So shops 125%, blunts 55%, heats 65%, movement speed 0.06. A suit of heavy armour often used by shock troopers and heavy weapon operators. This armoured hard suit consists of several layers. The base layer of fabric is kinetic padding with ablative panels over vital areas. The outer layer consists of kinetic barriers that trigger automatically when incoming projectiles are detected, providing a combination of protection and manoeuvrability that other armour technology cannot match. I mean, it does have really, really good armour value. Okay, so we've got a battle uniform here. 27.5 on sharp, 8.2 on blunt, and 51% on heat. Common BDU of the Alliance soldiers whilst in active duty. This armoured uniform gives a decent layer defence to the torso and primary organs in the event of unexpected attack whilst in light duty. Fares. What are you saying about the helmet? The helmet says the same thing and has the same armour values as the heavy lance helmet, which makes sense. And now let's look at the light kit. Okay, clears in the standard Alliance armour, a standard issue set of armour used by Alliance soldiers. This armour, okay, same thing again, 10% less on sharp, only 50 on blunt and 60 on heat, but only has a minus 0.4 movement penalty. So that's pretty much going to be the same for the helmet. Yep, that's all the same. Shotgun's pretty cool, damage 15, burst count 3, decent accuracy, cooldowns 1.2 seconds, which isn't crazy long but it's not quick. Pistol, 12 damage, 23 range, 80 in close, 17 short, 45 in medium and 37 in long, 35% armor penetration, which is actually fairly respectable. And now let's check out the assault rifle, 18 damage, 3 shot burst, 55 close, 64 short, 55 medium, 45 long, 2 second cooldown, 35% armor penetration. Tidy. And now let's check the actual important bit of kit. Alliance anti-material rifle. Damage is 44, armor penetration is 65, 49 range, 62% close, 68 short, 96 medium and 99 long. So realistically, once you upgrade that to like masterwork, they are going to be pretty much 100%, if not 100%, which is cool. A mass accelerated anti-material rifle firing slugs that are lightened by the mass effect fields using precision electromagnetism. Its projectiles shatter on impact to increase the damage to the target. The Widow was designed to combat armoured vehicles and raging Krogans. It takes an extremely well-trained individual to be able to wield it effectively, shattering bones with its recoil if unprepared. Okay, so this is the Widow. And then you have the Black Widow from, like, is it Mass Effect 3 or is it? Yeah, it must be Mass Effect 3, the multiplayer, which was like one of my favourite multiplayers. So long as you're running with a good team, man. If you're running with like some people that weren't good at playing, man, you're in for such a bad time. So basically, you don't want me on your team if this was RimWorld, sort of thing. You know, if you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Sweet. We'll get that all sorted. All this is checked out. We're going to need to connect a power over here. And apparently, they have some like crazy batteries as well. Can we research the batteries? We got that, we got this. So let's see if we can find these batteries. Okay, so we're going to need the multi-analyzer for that, which we definitely can't afford right now. So we're going to drop that there. We'll move that. We'll make a different room. So it'll be like a rec room with the meeting tables. I mean, all this stuff is super cool. Fairly happy with all of this mod so far. I'm really looking forward to this. Right, so let me know if you want to see a series on this or like a better, like a real highlight thing. It's just I saw it, I had to make a video. So let me know what you're thinking. And if we are going to go for it, you want to name a character, just bang it down in the comment sections below. I've been Konzi, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.